Imhotep, greetings and grand rising. I am Dr. Nteri Nelson, a metaphysician, clinician, educator, author, and co-founder of the Academy of Kemetic Education and Wellness, and adjunct professor. The title of this presentation is Beyond AI, Artificial Intelligence, Ways of Knowing by Entering the Double Doors of the Halls of Wisdom and Viewing the Akashic Records. I share this story from the Halls of Wisdom on the inner realm. In dream time, I ascend a huge stairway, and at the landing to my left, light comes through two huge wooden double doors, which beckon me to enter. As I approach and stand before the doors, I am dwarfed by their enormous heights. They open as light streams forth, and I step inside. What in my own mind can only be described as a huge library. There are bookshelves stacked with papyri and books up to not the ceiling, but to the heavens above. Shelf upon shelves of books on every side of me in this vast space. Not only are there books and papyri piled high on every shelf, but there are books and papyri strewn all around the floors. Countless numbers of documents. As I look around at this treasure house of wisdom, I am elated. I am ecstatic to be here and excited at the opportunity to read what is here. But as I survey all the books strewn on the floor, I see paper pages and papyri that have grown old, brittle, and in a process of crumbling. My elation turns to sadness. Sadness that I will not live long enough or have time enough to read what is captured here in all these books. Then I notice to my right a bright light off in the distance. It beckons me to it. As I approach this light, it grows ever more brilliant and brighter with each advancing footstep I take. When I am nearer, I can see that this light radiates from what I can only call in my mind's eye an endless vat. Yet I know my mind is only attempting in its own feeble ability to give structure, containment, parameter, and limitation to that which I know to be boundless, limitless light, so that I may humbly comprehend it. Invited to climb up a huge set of stairs to the entry point of the vat. I do so, and when I have ascended to the top step so that I can look in, the voice of spirit says, "Jump in." I jump in without hesitation. Immediately, I am immersed and at one in this limitless light, like a golden liquid. Within it, there is suddenly the arising of a giant wave of light. A brief pause, then the arising of another giant wave of light. The first giant wave sees itself reflected in the second giant wave, and in this sighting of itself, it begins to thrill in exhilaration. Then there is the arising of the next wave of light, and the sighting of the self in the arising of the next wave, followed by the next and the next. Then I behold there is a multiplication of the thrilling till it becomes uproarious with joy, with wave after wave, in seeing and sighting of itself everywhere, and cascading again within the great ocean of light from which it arose. I am immersed totally within, witnessing movement, hearing these giant waves of light, thrilling and joyous self-sighting. Limitless light thrilling throughout, in play and display, seeing the sighting of itself. Then, what is revealed to me is that this limitless, luminous light and its sighting of itself everywhere is the divine ideation, the divine intelligence in the mind of God, or Necheru. What is revealed to me is that the writings by humans are but a feeble attempt to capture this divine ideation, this golden living light on paper, papyri, or even stone. What is revealed to me is that we tap into this divine ideation that is within us, that the human mind may glimpse, grasp, comprehend, then robe this subtle substance in a garment of thought that may be carved, written, and orally expressed through record keeping. There are books written that reveal a deeper touch and reach of this primal substance, and books that reveal less. When we touch this highest ideation, we know God is the author and that we are merely the scribe putting it into a form. Even as the ages pass, pages fade and stones crumble, this primal substance that informs the writing is never lost, is eternal, and is revealing the eternal truths to those who would take note. As AI, or artificial intelligence, continually stockpiles, accumulating information and knowledge, do not get lost within and forget your access to and refreshment from the divine intelligence fountain source. Early on the path of initiation, we read to stockpile the contents of lower minds, concrete minds, with information and knowledge. Later on the path, as we touch this primal, limitless light, divine ideation source, we have straight knowledge. Then we read to verify what we already know. Know from others who have lived and likewise tapped into the same great library and have written. Our AI is ancestral intelligence, ancient intelligence that precedes and lies beyond the AI or artificial intelligence at play currently. Entering through the wooden double doors into the halls of wisdom, viewing the Akashic records. Onk Uja Seneb. Onk Uja Seneb.